I was close. 15 seconds short of 7:30. We'll give people some time because they probably are used to me being earlier. Good morning, guys. Sorry to scare you. I was very prompt today versus a little early. I'm here. You're here. Good morning. Good morning. Good to see you guys. Definitely going to incorporate a warm-up into this one. Hey, Liz. Good morning. Brock, you're here for 5K Friday. Saeed, you're here. Awesome. Guys, such a good group already. Oh, man. All right. Well, since I was super prompt, I don't need to give people too much more time to arrive, but we're going to talk through a warm-up at the beginning just to make sure we do give people some time to show up at their own pace. So right now, before we even get into the warm-up, we're going to go back to one of the quotes I read for the last 5K, which is, you judge what's sustainable based not only on how you feel, but on how that feeling compares to what you expect to feel at that point in the race. So this quote is going to be particularly applicable today after last week. We have last week to compare to, right? We know what happened to our heart rates at mile 2 of that 5K, 20 minutes in versus 5 minutes in. We know exactly what that discomfort feels like. So breathe with me for a second. Give yourself, maybe even put a hand in that solar plexus area, that area that tends to get really tight, sends that nauseous feeling you know you're probably going to experience at some point. Breathe into that tension. Long 2-count inhale. Then 3-count exhale. Let it go. Pick a superpower right here, guys. You know what you're running toward. You know what you're running into. Maybe imagine you have some secret moonbeams or whatever it is that when you feel that discomfort, you can throw it at that wall, break it down, run through it. Maybe it's a more internal power. Maybe you can just imagine it away. Maybe you can relax into this discomfort more. Whatever we need to do today to make this 5K stronger than last week. And again, we're not judging ourselves. Every day is a different day. If you had a great 5K last week and for whatever reason you struggle to hit that same pace, that's okay too. As long as you are giving the same effort and then some, you've succeeded. All right. So before we get going, let's get those shoulders rolling. I want to do backwards shoulder rolls. So starting with the arms going forward and then back. Maybe feeling a little prickliness in there if we're working from home, or if you're like Steph talked about in her Fit Live the other day, if you're hunched over with kids playing Legos or doing homework a lot, maybe a lot more tension in those shoulders. So let's really get those opened. Nice and slow, breathing in. If you're already warmed up and stretched, just jog with me or just pause and breathe with me as we do this. Get going really soon. Good morning, Eric. All right. Also, from here, again, keep that breath flowing through the warm-up. Keep that quote circulating, that you are running into a point where your expectation of what you're going to feel needs to match the pain that you're going to feel. You've got this. All right, who do we have? We have Kelly, Amanda, Teresa. All right. Such a good turnout this morning, guys. All right, couple more stretches. Let's walk. Backing up so you can see a little more, but my left foot is anchored strong into the ground. I'm strong in my core, almost like I'm in a plank, tailbone tucked ever so slightly under, glutes firing to keep it there, core strong. Let's bring that right leg up, little pull. Feeling that ground foot anchored into the ground, left foot up, little pull, couple on each side, and then we're gonna turn this into a march. We're gonna add the arms, so as my right leg goes up, my left arm goes up, feeling those glutes fire, that core strong, that heart open. Right arm up, left leg up. Next, we're gonna turn this march into a skip. So I'm pulling my right arm up and my left arm and my right leg, pulling my right arm, my left leg, pulling my left arm, my right leg. A few more skips, guys, and as soon as that foot hits the ground, it's popping up and over, up and over. Stop. Breathe. All right. Using this next minute, let's gather ourselves. We're walking to the start line here. I'm going to read that quote one more time for those of you that might have just popped in. You judge what's sustainable based not only on how you feel, a little hoarse this morning, but how that feeling compares to how you expect to feel at that point in the race. We know what we're running into. We've got this. We're strong. We are forces to be reckoned with. All right. Those of you who are going for a PR, maybe have that time in mind that you ended at last week. What was that average pace? What do you want to do to try to beat that today? Maybe you want to start a little faster than you started the last time. Maybe you want to take a full-on risk and start at that pace you ended at and just only go up from there. Again, take a risk. Worst case scenario, you back it off. There's no failing and trying. We've got this. All right. I'm going to stay silent for a minute, guys. Collect yourselves. You're at the start line of the race. The next time I talk, it's going to be your takeoff mark. All right. So a few seconds to gather yourselves, whatever you need to do, whatever you need to stretch, breathe, focus ahead, let everything dissolve away. Just 3.1 miles and you. Runners, take your mark. Get set. Go. 3.1 miles. We are off from the get-go. Falling forward, flying forward, looking for that point of endurably uncomfortable and committed to hanging out right there. We've got this. You know what pace you're capable of. We're going to get right to that pace from the beginning, settle into it, maybe trust it to feel a little more uncomfortable as the heart rate wakes up. Settle in. You've got this. You've done it before. You know you've got this. So strong, you guys. So good. All right, another quote coming from Endure Again. You guessed it. The end point of any performance is never an absolute fixed point, but rather is when the sum of all negative factors, such as fatigue and muscle pain, are felt more strongly than the positive factors of motivation and willpower. Motivation and willpower. You guys have both of those by showing up this morning, 7:30 a.m. on a Friday to run a virtual 5K. That takes extreme willpower. Celebrate that. And again, as that willpower starts to feel like it's dissolving away with more fatigue and as more struggle sets in, connect back to it. You know, you don't even need that superpower I talked about earlier. Your willpower is your superpower. But if you want to give it a color, a smell, whatever it is so that it feels more material later on the race, you've got that. Hold that willpower. Hold that motivation. Again, you guys are forces to be reckoned with. Holding strong. All right. So where are you right now, early on in this race? Maybe you found that pace. Looking right now to settle in right at your goal pace, maybe a little bit slower, but not too much. We're looking for that endurably difficult effort right from the start. 6 to 7, maybe even starting at an 8 if you can hold it. Confident you can hold it though. That's all I'm looking for. So we are strong in that core. We're tight and braced in those glutes, but not too tight. $100 bill between the butt cheeks. Only enough tension to hold that little piece of paper there. Good morning, Doug. Good to see you. Little piece of paper in the butt cheeks. Holding that strong. Long through that core. Strong through that core. And breathing in to that solar plexus, into the little spaces between the ribs. Every breath creating more space so that we can hold this endurably difficult pace Right, guys? Right. We've got this breath flowing. Make sure when you go back and you're scanning your body and you're bracing those glutes and core that you're not holding your breath while you do. Maybe every time you imagine yourself in that plank-like posture to get the core long and strong, immediately send a breath in, keeping that breath flowing. Long 2-count inhale through the mouth. Long 3-count exhale, through the nose. Inhale through the nose, exhale out the mouth. Keep the breath flowing, strong and confident. Feet are flying. Let's talk cadence. If you woke up with tired legs this morning, shake it off. It's fine. That fatigue is just a reminder that you've been working these muscles, showing up to cadence class all the time, making those muscles stronger. Focus on the feet. Focus on that falling forward motion, letting the foot pop up and over, up and over, up and over every time it hits the ground. Spending as little time in contact with the ground as possible. Literally as close to flying as we can be in our own natural form as human beings right here, trusting the body to fall forward and fly. What does your stride look like? Are you hyperextending out of the hip, reaching for that fast pace, or are you letting your body just fall forward and the feet turn over? Short, quick steps, pop, 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 pop. Nice work, guys. So good. Where are you at pace-wise? Have you found that goal pace? Again, 3.1 miles, not all that long. Where do you want to be? What time do you want to get? What level of discomfort are you willing to tolerate to get there? Again, discomfort. Might slip and use the word pain at some points. Know that I mean pain is in discomfort, not running through injury, guys. Never running through injury. Nice. Inhale again through the nose. Long exhale out the mouth. That exhale out the mouth is key, guys, especially as it starts to feel that the inhale gets tight and tough. Focus on the exhale. Trust me, the inhale will naturally come. You are made to do this. So strong, so fast, guys. I've got some of you guys who let me know what time you ran last week or some of the PRs listed on a sheet over there, so I'm going to keep an eye on them. No pressure, though, just so that I know when to kind of call out a finish line stretch. Oh, nice work, guys. So good. Again, focused on those positive factors, your motivation, your willpower, your strength. All these things are way more powerful than whatever is threatening to derail you. Heart rate's fast. Yeah, we're running. We've got this. We're getting stronger every time we do. Breathing is tight. Lungs feel tight. Yeah, we know that. We're running to that point. We're in control of doing that. We are willing ourselves to that effort, knowing that it's going to result in a time that we want to see. So keep holding strong. Keep flying forward. Keep letting go of whatever you don't need to hold on to. Looking for that goal pace, guys. Finding it here. We're 6 minutes in. If you've been running conservatively at the beginning, not going to a 10 out of 10 effort, but again, if you have a pace in mind that you're trying to hit, find that goal pace here. Don't go too much faster than that yet. We'll have plenty of time to increase, but get right into that sweet spot. You can hear your breath right now. You're not able to converse. You're maybe not even to go grab a drink of water right now. You'd have to back off the pace to do that. So right in that sweet spot where any faster, understanding the duration of what we're running would be too fast. All right, breath in, chest open, heart open. Are you starting to collapse into the fatigue? Brace that core, breath immediately in once you brace. Ever so slightly, swan dive forward, fall forward, using gravity to your advantage. Those of you who are running outside, if you come across a hill, adjust your effort accordingly. Don't worry about staring at that pace to make sure you maintain the same pace on the hill. Just keep that same effort. Let the pace drop. Adjust your form. Brace in those glutes. Short, quick steps. Focus into the hill, not craning the neck upward, not looking downward. Just taking that hill as it comes, letting it fall through you, keeping your effort accordingly. And once you get to the top of that hill, you may surge and then fall into the downhill again, adjusting effort, keeping that effort. Effort is key, and understanding, again, as this race, as this run progresses, it is going to take more effort to sustain the same pace. But guess what? It's going to take more effort for less time because we are more into the race then, right? Right. Keep celebrating. Every step is a celebration. Get excited. If you've got a theme song, you want to play it, I wish I could hear it. I can't. I wish I could play music for you guys too, like I was on the side of a race, but I can't just because they might take my Facebook Live down. So you've got this. Music in your hearts, music in your minds, falling forward, flying forward, your cadence of your feet. That's your music. Your heart's your music. Your lungs are your music. Awesome job, guys. Willpower, motivation, stronger than anything negative you might be feeling. Falling forward, flying forward, that fatigue is fuel. Those legs are burning, awesome, they're working. Those lungs are burning, awesome, they're working. You're healthy enough to show up and put your lungs through a workout. That is awesome. Hold there in celebration of these awesome bodies that can work so hard for you. Amazing job, guys, holding strong. Pop, 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 pop. Nice job, nice job. Oh, so good, guys. We've got Ron and Debbie and Brittany in the race. So good, guys. Again, I know some of you guys might be popping in and planning to do this later. So what? If you're here now, maybe send the people racing right now. Send them some encouragement. Cheer for them. We're so on fire this morning. I can feel it. Oh, already 9 minutes and 45 seconds down. Some of you, we are close to that halfway point. So wherever you're at, I want you guys who are close to that halfway point, increase the effort here, increase the pace. Just give me 0.1, 0.2 miles an hour faster. You're in that second half. This is where you really start to tease out that threshold between endurable and unendurable. We are not holding back any more than we have to here, understanding the duration of the race. Let's go, let's go. See me on the sideline of your race. I'm holding up whatever sign is going to make you keep going, keep going. You can do anything for 1 minute and then another minute. You can do anything for a mile, whatever it is, guys. Keep flying forward. Those of you who are in your finish line stretch, keep flying, keep going. Good job. Where is that edge? Where is that edge? Where is that edge? If you start to daydream away from it, if you start to let yourself back away, find it again. Keep finding it and settle into it. And then maybe the next minute that edge exists at a slightly faster pace. Every minute closer to the finish line. Those of you who have a little more to go from that halfway point, hold strong where you're at. If you're feeling confident, add 0.1, add 0.2, adjust your cadence accordingly. Faster pace, quicker feet. Adjust your mind, faster pace, maybe a little more uncomfortable, but guess what? We've got this. Running together. Maybe imagine yourself side by side with someone else. Pull that person with you. You've got to stay strong for them as much as yourself. So good, guys. So strong. We've got 11 minutes and 36 seconds elapsed. Those of you running toward that 20-minute 5K, give it an extra kick, guys. You are not here very long. Think of those 8-minute intervals we did on Wednesday. We're pretty much right there, and then you're done at the end. So just keep pushing, keep pushing. Otherwise, think of it 8 minutes at a time, guys. Just looking for that edge, looking for that edge. Rather than getting breaks in between the intervals, we just give one long bout of effort, and then we are done at the end. So holding nothing back. Another quote for you right here. The struggle is to continue against a mounting desire to stop. This is really probably right about the point in the race where all that motivation and willpower starts to kind of turn on itself. You're like, oh, 3.1 miles isn't that far. Just kidding, I'm a mile in, and 2 more sounds awful. Every mile, a celebration. And again, once we're done, we are done. No recovery and then keep going. So just barreling through the recoveries you would usually take during my interval sessions, running toward that finish line. Focus forward, bring that willpower back. What was that superpower you picked at the beginning of class? Maybe imagine throwing flames into the flame. You're stronger than the discomfort that fire is bestowing on you. Just throw your flames at it. Barrel forward. Take your mind out of it, guys. We've got this. The struggle is to continue against a mounting desire to stop. Stomp that desire to stop. Fly forward. Fire flames at it. Keep going. Nice job, guys. So good. Where are you at relative to the finish line? If you are less than 10 minutes away, I want you at that 9 out of 10 effort as much as you can be. If you are about 20 minutes away, then hold back a little bit to that 8. But keep going strong. Never letting yourself get comfortable here, guys. So good, so strong, so fast. Focus forward. Take a second here to check back in with our form. Let's zip up from the floor through your core. Strong in the glutes, strong in the core, breath flowing ever so slightly. Swan dive forward, feet flying, everything else floating. Let's pretend that ground doesn't even exist right now, guys. You're just using your feet to fly. Let's let that breath go in to that back body. We haven't said hi to our back body yet this class. Again, remember, even though we're falling forward, we are 3-dimensional beings, and that back body is our force too. It's allowing us to fall forward. So let's breathe to that area between your shoulder blades. If breath isn't your friend right now, then maybe just imagine someone putting a gentle hand between your shoulder blades, sending light and energy into that area, radiating through your chest and heart and lungs, spreading those wings, which are your shoulder blades, and flying forward. Imagine wind at your back, fire on your feet. Pop, 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 pop. Nice job, guys. Some of you have about anywhere between 5 and 8 minutes to go. If you hit that edge and had to back off, guess what? Find it again. We do not give up. Bring that willpower back. Just keep going forward. How much ground can you cover in this next 5 to 8 minutes? Hang with me. Know when I'm talking to you and to your race. Bring your own mind into it. We've got this, guys. So good. Mind is in it only as much as our motivation and willpower are serving us. The second that mind starts to disrupt your heart and lungs and legs, it starts to tell you negative things, whoosh, shed the mind, reconnect in the body and heart, lead with your heart. Mind is only welcome back as much as it serves you. Nice job, guys. So good. Fast breath, something to celebrate. Tight lungs, something to celebrate. Embrace this discomfort. You've got this. You've got this. I promise you've got this. Don't let your mind tell your legs they need to stop. Don't let your mind tell your heart it needs to back off. Just hold strong right here. I promise you're so close, you guys. So good. In about 30 seconds, I'm going to talk through one of my first finish line stretches for those of you who are close. Those of you who aren't, adjust your pace accordingly. Don't go all out when I tell people to go all out, but still maybe use the finish line stretch as a way to get a second wind toward the race you're running. All right, so good, guys. So strong wherever you are at. If you are on the treadmill, again, if you're in your finish line stretch, give me 0.1 miles an hour. Settle in. take my suggestions to add the pace, guys, even if you end up having to back it off because it becomes unendurable. All I ask is before you do, what can you do to try to make that pace more endurable that isn't backing off? Can you get those feet to fly faster? Can you take shorter, quicker strides? Can you open up more through the heart? Can you brace a little more through the core and just keep those feet flying? Can you take your mind out of it more? Wherever you're at, if you can, add 0.1 miles an hour. Hold strong there. Again, you might have to back it off at some point, but before you do, what can you do to hold on? And by hold on, I mean let go. What can you let go of in order to hold on to a faster pace? Keep flying forward. Take the mind out of it. I always feel like such a jerk saying this, but if you're running to that point where it starts to feel like you might throw up, if you only have a couple more minutes, can you hold that point? Can you breathe into that sensation of having to throw up and just try to let it go away? I feel like a jerk again saying it, but again, I've been there, guys. I know what's trying to stop us, and I know your mind is so much more powerful. You just have to let it work for you. Let the mind serve you. The second it doesn't, throw it to the side. Lead with your heart. Can you add 0.1, 0.2? Again, those of you who have maybe a minute to 3 minutes to go, you're looking to that next tree, that next driveway, that next mailbox. If you're on a treadmill, you're imagining one person in front of you, between you and the finish line, that is about a minute away. Chase that person down. Focus ahead of you. Mind outside of yourself. Reel that person in. Throwing yourself into this, guys. Once you get to the point where you have 1 minute to go, or where you're about at that 3 mile mark, maybe just short of that 3 mile mark, I want a 10 out of 10 effort, guys, okay? So flying forward, falling forward, holding strong right here. Keep going, keep going, keep going. Amazing work. Where's the next driveway? Where's the next tree? Where's the next imaginary competitor? Keep going forward. You will not back off. Your motivation is stronger than anyone else's that showed up today. Your willpower is stronger than anyone else's that showed up today. Keep on going. So good, guys. So strong. 10 seconds short of that 20-minute mark. Who am I looking at here? Let's see. We've got Tim and Lily and Laura and Carrie and Mary, Kelly, Steph. You guys, I know, are in your finish line stretch. Come on. Maybe even imagine yourselves all there together, racing each other, pulling each other. Who's going to get there first? It's okay to get a little bit competitive, guys. You guys, we all are a little bit by being runners, even if it is just against ourselves. Come on, guys. Look for that edge. Keep falling forward. Get uncomfortable. It's awesome that you're able to. It means you're fit and strong. You're amazing. Keep going. Keep flying. Beams of light falling forward into that flame we go again, willing ourselves into this uncomfortable spot, holding there, stronger than the discomfort. Nice job, guys. So good. So strong. Let the mind serve you. Cast it away the second it doesn't. 21 minutes on the clock. Some of you are going for a sub 23. If you are, pick it up right now. I want you to add between 0.2 and 0.5 miles an hour, knowing that we are right about at a 2-minute interval. Maybe some of you guys, if you want to take this as a 2-minute interval, no matter where you're at in the race, take a risk. You might have to back it off. That's fine. But again, those of you in your finish line stretch, I'm going to talk through a finish line stretch right here, guys. Again, let it apply to you if it applies to you. Otherwise, take the motivation you need from it. 21:30 on the clock. One person is 20 seconds away from you. Focus on that person. Reel them in. Feet flying forward. Reel that person in. Add 0.1 if you can. you're uncomfortable, your lungs are screaming, your heart rate's screaming, your legs are screaming. It's okay. They're working for you. Fall forward, fly forward. Maybe even surging here, let some of that discomfort dissipate. You never know. Sometimes our bodies work in a counterintuitive way. Actually adding speed can somehow make it more comfortable. Pulling up beside that person right now. Surge right here. Give me 0.1, 0.2, 0.5, whatever you can endure. Knowing you are running toward that finish line. Let's imagine it about a minute away, guys, if you can. All right, keep going, flying forward. Next person ahead of you. Reel that person in. Strong and fast, flying forward. Imaginary fishing line attached to their back. Your feet are the fishing reel. Reeling them in as many steps per minute as you can take. Throwing your body forward, heart open but falling forward, making your feet keep up with your heart. You've got this, pulling past that person, flying. Those of you who are going for a sub 23, you are flying toward that finish line. Mind completely out of it. 10 out of 10 effort, 10 out of 10 effort, 11 out of 10 effort. Fly to the finish. Keep on going. All right, and we are back in the trenches. Keep on going, guys. If you hit a finish line, let me know. Let us know. Cheer for the rest of us. Stay and hang out and cheer for the rest of us. Awesome job, guys. Keep on going. Got 23 minutes on the clock. I know I've got some 24-minute 5K people. There is your finish line. With that finish line in sight, I want you hitting 10 out of 10 effort. 10 out of 10 effort and going. Those of you who have a little more to go, I'm right there with you. Just keep finding that edge. Keep finding that edge. Keep that breath flowing. Again, you're like those bags in the airplane, trusting the oxygen is flowing through you, even if it doesn't feel like the lungs are inflating. Trust me, they are. You are so strong. Willpower, still here with you. The fact that you haven't backed out of the race yet, it might be a little more quiet of a power right now, but it's there. What can you do to make that power louder, brighter, stronger? Willpower with you. When we did our breaths at the beginning of class, maybe we put that hand on that heart really quick. Reminder, your heart, your solar plexus, radiating light and energy out. We are 40 seconds short of 25 minutes. I've got some 26-minute 5Kers here, 26 to 28 minutes. Go to that 9 out of 10 if you're not there. If you let yourself back off, find that edge again. Keep flying forward. How much more uncomfortable can you get without exceeding that edge? Let's go, let's go. Keep flying. Imagine yourself, character in a video game. Floor behind you is literally crumbling away at a faster and faster pace. If you don't keep picking up your feet and falling forward, you're going to fall into an abyss. So keep flying forward. Avoid that ground from falling away. Keep looking for the next part of ground, Ba, 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 ba. Feet are springs. Even if your legs are feeling like lead right now, guess what? That's okay. That's just helping with that forward turnover motion of the spring. The second your foot hits the ground, it's springing upward. Pop, 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 pop. Nice job, guys. All right, who is running toward a 26-minute finish? Finish line stretch right here for you. Look for that edge. Where's that 10 out of 10 effort, 11 out of 10 effort? Find one more person that you're going to beat. What do you have to do to win this race? Again, mind in it only as much as it's serving you. Otherwise, throw the mind to the side. Lead with your heart. Fall forward. Run into that point where it feels like you're going to throw up. Because guess what? You're going to get to the finish line. And if you need to, you can. Again, I know I'm a total jerk. But keep going. Find that edge. Keep going. Keep going. 10 seconds. If you are crossing that finish line, awesome job. Keep flying forward into it. Once you're done, get to the side, collect yourself, cheer for the rest of us. Amazing job, guys. So good. Nice work. Where are you at in your race versus yourself? Strong and confident. Some of you, 28 minutes is a goal. Nice job, Doug. Amazing. Yay. Good job, everyone. PR for Doug. Let's take that energy. Those of us still running. Fuel. The rest of us, our feet are flying. Amazing work. So good. All right. Who is running toward a 28-minute 5K? You are in your finish line stretch. So, you know what to do. Heart open, lungs open, trust the breath, trust the feet, fall forward, mind in it only as much as it's serving you, looking for that flame, running into the flame, hotter than the flame, burn brighter, burn faster, burn more. If it's not burning, look for the point where it is, guys. So good. Again, one person in front of you, catch that next person. All of us here right now, just look to catch the next person. We are all in some sort of finish line stretch. Eric, we are not far from a PR for you. I can feel it. Mom, I know you're not far from a PR too. We are all so close right here. Look for that 9 out of 10 effort. If you lost that edge, find it again. Get uncomfortable and do not let your mind tell your legs or heart they can't do this, right? We've got living proof of that in this class right here. On fire, and the fire is good. The burn is good. The discomfort is good. Even taken out of the fact that we're treating this like a race, guess what? It's an awesome, awesome workout. Remember, we talked about those 8-minute intervals on Wednesday, an opportunity to hang out at that edge even longer, to gain even more fitness. Well, now we get to do that for 3.1 miles. Think of all the fitness you are gaining right here, right now. Celebrate that, and if you lost that edge, find it again. Oh, so good, guys. So strong, so fast, so powerful. Brett just laid on the floor and tried to attack my ankles. So imagine that. Imagine some yippy little dog at your ankles trying to bite your feet. Keep the feet turning over, ground flying away, fire at your feet, fire in your heart, running into the fire, fire versus fire, your willpower versus this race. I promise you, you are the stronger one. You are the faster one. Coming up on 29 minutes. All right, finish line stretch for so many of you. Put one person 20 seconds away. Surge here. Give me a surge. Give me 0.1 miles an hour, 0.2 miles an hour. And again, before you back that pace off, what do you need to do to hold on? What do you need to let go of? How can you fly faster? Quicken that cadence. Open that heart more. Trust that breath. Mind out of it. Fly forward. Surge past that person. Catch the next person. Give me 0.1. 0.2. Those of you running toward a 30 to 32 minute 5K, finish line stretch here. Finish line stretch. Where's that 10 out of 10 effort? 10 out of 10 effort. Look for it here, guys. Surge, surge, surge. Nothing to hold back. We are so close to the finish line. Keep on going. Keep flying. You are literally flying, spending as little time in contact with the ground as possible. Pop, 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 pop. The fastest your feet have flown yet. Feel yourself. You have wings. You are fighting fire. Fighter conquering fire. Nice job, guys. So good. Where's that next person? Chase them down. Taste that finish line. It is so close. Nothing to hold back. 10 out of 10. Looking for that 10 out of 10. Challenging yourself to hold strong there. Nice job, Mom. Finished again. Keep here cheering for everyone else. So good. So proud of all of you. Holding strong. Don't let your mind tell anything else in your body it needs to stop. You've got this. So much of the race behind you. Finish line stretch. Add 0.1. Add 0.2. Chase that finish line. Imagine something at that finish line. A magnet attached to a magnet that you have. Attracting forces. It's pulling you quicker and quicker. The quicker you get, the closer you get to the finish line, the quicker you get because your magnet force is attracted to that magnetic force. Pulling you faster, leading with your heart. Again, let yourself get nauseous. Let yourself get so uncomfortable that it's unbearable. Guess what? At the end, you get to recover. Taking the mind out of it, running into that discomfort, attacking the fire with fire. So strong, guys. So good. Eric, I am here with you. Come on, look for that finish line kick. Right here, open that heart. Give me 0.1, 0.2. Keep the feet flying. Guys, if you start to feel your legs are tired, a great time to bring your arms into it like we did in that skip at the beginning. Use that right arm to throw that left leg, the left arm to throw the right leg. Throw yourself to the finish line. So strong, so fast. Keep flying forward. See that finish line tape and run to the other side of it. So good, guys. So strong. Nice work. Good job, Eric. Nice work. So good. So strong, so fast. Amazing. Keep the feet flying. Keep the heart open. Keep on going. Here with you. How are we all doing? Looking for that edge. If you're done, amazing job. Just keep on celebrating. Keep on going. So good, guys. So strong. What is at the end of this race that you can't wait to get to? Keep holding on to that. How quick can you get there? So good, guys. So strong. How much ground can you cover in this next minute? Let's take these next several minutes, those of you who are still running, treating them as 1 minute intervals unto themselves. If you need to recover at any point and back off a little, just find me again where I'm at, wherever you're at, right here, if you can. Add point 1, add point 2. Keep going. Brock, if you are still with us, you are at that 7-6 or faster on the treadmill. If you're not already, find it. Sorry to call you out. Not really sorry. Keep on going. So good, guys. So strong. Holding fast. Keep going. Nice work. Just got 5 people still in the room. Nice work. Give me point 1, 0.2 miles an hour. Keep those feet flying. Into the flame you go. Again, positive factors, motivation and willpower, stronger than the negative ones. Connecting back to the willpower that got you out of bed to show up here this morning. You were very quiet this class, Brock. That's why. Keep going forward. Nice job. Nice job, Marissa. Woo, that was significantly better than last week. Amazing. Great work. Nice. That's okay. It doesn't have to always be a PR, guys. So guess what? Next week we'll come back and beat it. Yay. All right. Those of you still running, looking for that next mailbox, reeling yourself in, falling toward the next mailbox. Keep on going. Next tree, next sign, everything you pass, it's like a power strip. Keep flying forward. Hey, Aunt Michelle. Good morning. Keep on going. All right. I am here with you for the next 5 minutes. Those of you who are still going, I'm here. Just how much ground can you cover in the next 5 minutes? Keep flying. Keep going. Give me point 1, point 2. Give me a surge to every mailbox. Again, every mailbox, tree, driveway, whatever your point markers are, every time you hit them, you're surging beyond them again. It's like a little power strip hitting your feet. You get a surge. You try to settle into that surge pace. Holding strong. Nice work, guys. Again, holding on to that willpower, that superpower that is all yours, that either got you to the finish line or is getting you close to it. Nice work. Where is that edge? If you've backed off, find it again. Nice job, guys. So strong, so fast. Keep those feet flying. Keep imagining the ground falling away behind you. Feet falling forward to avoid going into the abyss. Finish line is in sight, guys. Focus forward, falling forward, flying forward. Where is that edge? Looking for that point. Borderline unendurable. These next few minutes start to tease out that threshold. If you get curious, could I add 0.1, 0.2 miles an hour and still endure that pace? Try it. Worst case scenario, you back it off. Not the time to hold back. Constantly challenging yourself here, guys. So good. Final few minutes on the clock. How quick can you fly? Let's keep on going. Keep falling forward. Going strong. 1 minute at a time. 1 minute interval and then a 1 minute interval and then a 1 minute interval. If you have to back off at any point, just find that edge again whenever you are ready. As spending as much time at that edge as possible, knowing how much fitter and stronger we are getting by hanging out right there. Visualizing blood and oxygen flowing to all different areas of your body. Maybe give it a color, your favorite smell, whatever it is. Superpowers throughout, you guys. Nice work. Coming up on 2 minutes to go. If you've got longer than that, if you're listening to this, let's say tomorrow, day after I recorded it, and you're running a little further than that, so rewind the live a little.